Hello and welcome to today's episode of Chump Change, episode 30. I am your host, Pree, and with me I always have.
Lorenzo.
And today we're hanging out with you. Welcome in, welcome by. I have Lorenzo start us off this evening.
Something I really want to talk about just because as of recording this, it's the 1st of February. Marquez Brownlee and a bunch of other content creators are covering the Apple Vision Pro, which it's something that I had previously talked about. I want to say like 10 episodes ago, just because of the glasses that I have. And I was trying to make a video for that. I don't know if you saw anything about it, Pree, but I wanted to kind of talk about how I'm looking at these reviews and unboxings, and then kind of just talk about like what's probably going to happen here with Apple, just based off of what I've seen.
All right, so I haven't personally looked into these, but I do remember it's in like the roughly the $1,000 price range.
Multiply that times 3 or 4.
Okay, so it's in the multiples of $1,000 price range. And
yeah, so your highball for the specs is looking at like $4,000. It's like $3,900, I think.
Oh gosh, okay.
And I think your low ball is 32.
And it's supposed to be like a full headset, right?
Yeah. It's like the MetaQuest, sort of like the MetaQuest Pro. I think is the closest comparison.
Like a VR. Okay.
Yeah. So it's like a VR. It actually is VR. They're calling it spatial computing, which isn't really true because you still have to look at a screen to look through or to look at what's around you.
Oh,
because
okay.
AR by definition is I can see the world and there's things being placed in my world, like Pokemon Go.
We also call that the nerve gear, as you know, my SAO fan does.
Well, it's not even close to that, right? Because at least the nerve gear, you're seeing a completely different world and you're like stationary.
Oh, okay.
So the Apple Vision Pro is very much a, hey, you can walk around your house and we have these powerful processors constantly feeding you the cameras on the outside so you don't like stub your toe or walk into shit.
Okay. So instead of like a transparent screen, it is a whole screen.
Yeah, like so there's
full blindfold. Okay.
So there's a screen on the outside that shows you like an image of your eyes or like an
gosh, bro, dude, imagine the NVIDIA like screen for just your eyes, but your eyes are always open. You know what I'm talking about, right?
That's I remember. I think I used it in a couple of our videos actually. Go watch the old videos on Big Chumps to see if you noticed when I did it.
Yeah.
No, so the way that it works is Apple actually makes you take it off during setup, and it creates a persona. It like scans your face and recreates you digitally. So it's not your actual eyes that you're looking at from the outside. It's like a 3D model scan of your eyes.
Oh gosh. It sounds like we're gonna go into that great movie called WALL-E?
No.
Where we're all just...
I think by nature of us having stuff that's like still requiring us to be active, I think we've already narrowly avoided that one.
All right. So and instead of WALL-E, we're looking more... Matrix.
I think...
Yeah.
I think SAO is actually very possible going forward.
Yeah.
I think we're dangerously and drastically approaching the SAO territory, but it's not actually passed through, or it's not like a see-through object. It's just like cameras passing through what's going on outside.
Dude, that to me, I don't know if I could appreciate that. Because I don't know if I trust the camera, but I mean, it's a cord though, right?
Yes, and it's your battery bank is what's corded, so it is still wireless. You get about 2 to 3 hours on it. But you have a wire coming down, and it's going down to a battery bank in your pocket.
Okay,
Which
so
if you
no,
do
so yeah,
if
okay.
you do want to be wired in and do AC power, you can plug in the battery bank and still use it actively.
Oh, that's cool. That's cool. Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, granted, what what's the difference for that in terms of just having a screen there, or
I think for that one it would just be more the niche of what it does, right?
oh
Cuz I could be sitting on the couch, right?
yeah,
And I don't have a computer on the or in my living room, right? Both
yeah,
both of my both my workstations are in my office.
yeah.
So I could be sitting on the couch and I could say, you know what? I want a cinematic experience. Let me put on
Mm,
the Apple Vision Pro. Now I have a 50-inch screen in front of me
mm.
with Dolby Atmos
Oh,
speakers
it has
firing in the
Dolby
headset.
Atmos.
I mean, I would imagine it has
Oh,
some sort of good surround sound in it. I haven't spec'd it
hopefully.
out. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, if I'm spending what a beater car cost on this thing, I hope it has decent audio.
Yeah, yeah,
But yeah, it has speakers built into the headband, like I think the PSVR 2 and the newer MetaQuests.
yeah. Mm.
So it has like the AirPod Pro looking like holes for speakers, and it fires directly towards your ears.
Oh, okay. Yeah, that's pretty cool. Yeah,
Yeah, so
yeah.
so that's cool because you don't need to wear like your AirPod Maxes or your AirPods in it while you use it. You could just play it out loud. My glasses do the same thing where it's in the arms of the glasses. There's little speakers that fire downward.
Yeah.
The only catch is people will hear what you're hearing if it's loud, but also if you're just listening to music while you work or something, who cares?
Oh, dude, I'm gonna be like, look, OSHA, hard hat. You know what I'm saying?
So that's another thing that Marquez Brownlee actually talks about. It's pretty front heavy because
Oh gosh.
because it's metal and glass. So what it originally will come in the box with is it comes with like a back strap, but
Yeah.
it'll sit a little heavy on the front. But they do send an alternative strap where you can replace the headband and then it's over and then behind to distribute the weight a little better.
Yeah.
It doesn't look as pretty as the one that it ships with, but it's functional, which is arguably better.
Yeah. Yeah. You know, for me, I see how cool it could be. You know, I
Oh
can
yeah,
watch the cooking tutorial while I'm cooking.
like
Granted,
it's
I
just
don't know
like
if you should do that while you're cooking.
I think if you watch it beforehand and you're just like following along after that, or if you're like baking, right? Baking's a little less time like restrictive, where it's like, hey, mix your stuff and then throw it in the oven.
Yeah.
Apparently, you can drop pins in the real world with a timer too. I saw a screenshot recently where this person had 2 pots on the stove, and they dropped a pin, and there was 2 separate timers for both pots.
Oh wow.
So I definitely think Apple is trying to aim it towards the everyman. But here's my take based off the reviews and the unboxing that I've seen so far. If you want to be integrated with the Apple ecosystem, and you already are, cool. It's not a VR headset in the sense where you will get to game and stuff on it. It doesn't come with controllers. Apparently it does work with like an Xbox controller, so I imagine the use case will eventually be there to do like the Xbox Game Pass or whatever if Apple decides to play ball. But it has an M2 chip, a processing chip like the computers in it. So it very well could have like the fact that Apple's doing the iPhone 15 Pro Max where developers are porting their games for Apple. I see no reason that games couldn't be played or streamed onto it. Marquez Brownlee did talk about how there are a bunch of apps that aren't native to it though, because the developers didn't want to play with Apple because Apple's a bit.
You know, Apple. You know, so some things aren't apples to Apple.
So
You know.
Google's not playing ball with Apple, and Netflix is not playing ball with Apple. There's no native app for Netflix or YouTube, which is arguably the biggest use case you'd want for this thing, to have like a cinematic YouTube viewing experience or a cinematic Netflix experience. I guess Disney Plus did play ball though, and there is a Disney Plus app for it. There's a Spotify app for it too. It looks really cool. The biggest thing that would sell me on it right now, and this is going to be part of my official take on it. It integrates and you can actually create a virtual like air display for your Mac and your MacBooks.
Yeah.
So to me, that's cool because say like I use a Bluetooth keyboard and mouse, the Magic Keyboard, Magic Mouse that come with my iMac. I use it for my MacBook and my iMac. If I can take that keyboard and mouse and the Bluetooth signal will go to the Vision Pro, so I can still look at my computer. So it's like, oh, I gotta go sit with the dog. The dog has to go outside. Or oh, I'm starting to cook, but I'm typing the script for an episode, and I can take it with me and work on the stuff on my computer, but away from the computer. That would be cool. The problem I foresee, though, is at this moment in time, you're limited to one screen. So automatically, editors, if you're the kind of guy that or gal that the program is on the top for Premiere Pro and the timeline's on the bottom screen for you, or however you arrange it, you don't get that automatically. Apparently, you can still open like your Safari browser and you could have that on a separate screen to the side of your like Mac display. But, if you can't keep working on the computer in a different screen, that kind of does take away from why you would use it that way.
Yeah.
Because otherwise, just carry the laptop with you if it's a laptop.
Yeah. Well, so here's what I'm going for, right? So, case one.
Yeah.
I want to work on my computer on the living room couch because the living room couch feels more comfortable, or anywhere in the house at that matter.
Yeah.
Assuming that I don't need to move or anything, I can see basically what the screen has.
Yeah.
But if I do need to see where I'm walking or what I'm interacting with in the kitchen or whatnot, that screen would be almost like minimal in the corner or something along those lines.
Yes, you can absolutely adjust like so the way it works is like there's downward facing cameras too, so you can see your hands at all angles that you're at. You can just how like on the iPhone there's like that little bar at the bottom that you can pinch and like do the dual screen. So it has that. You can just look at the bar, pinch your fingers, and then make it smaller or just drag it out to the side.
Oh my goodness. Yeah. So in terms of increasing productivity, right, which is the other point I wanted to look at.
Yeah.
So instead of me being in front of my room, looking at one screen, and then I have to turn my head to look at the other screen, instead I can just kick back. Both screens are there in front of me. I don't got to deal with any of that. And let's say, because they don't offer second or third screen yet, right? When they do offer second and third screen, man, I could just throw away everything else in my room.
So that's what
I could just put on my blindfold. You know what I'm saying?
That's kind of what I want to get into, right? So
yeah,
for me, if I wanted to eat the cost of, hey, I'm going to pay in 4 or I'm going to do the Apple Card, I'm going to pay it over 12 months, right?
Yeah, I'm going to pay $1,000 a month, pay it 4.
I mean,
yeah. No.
If I wanted it, I'm going to get it, right? If I want it, I'm going to go get it.
Mm-hmm.
If I wanted to split up the costs or if I wanted to pay the full cost up front, what would the pros and cons of buying it right now be? And the biggest thing is like, okay, this definitely is more of a productivity kind of headset that compared to like a Meta Quest or the Oculus Rift S or like whatever model of VR headset you want to buy.
Yeah.
It's definitely more of a working man's tool as it is right now.
Here's the thing. This is what I'm expecting. So Apple was like, you know what? We got a lot of engineers right now. We got a lot of IT tech support right now. They're complaining that they need to use the bathroom. So what we're going to do, we're going to give them this headset so they're on the computer while they're in the bathroom.
I'm going to say this now. If you're watching this and you have the Apple Vision Pro or you plan on getting it, don't fucking take that shit to the bathroom.
Do you think it would work?
Don't take it.
Dude, it's like maximum performance.
Literally It literally has cameras that face downward. It will see your fucking
Maximum
bits.
performance. Sorry, maximum efficiency.
Also, we don't know what the range on running away from a computer is, and IT is not going to be using a Mac for their IT work. I'm sorry. Most IT people will have a Windows or yeah.
Yeah, it's
well, even
Apple
then,
to their
right?
own employees, yeah.
Even then, right? Your productivity is going to be limited on what you do, because I'm sure that even Apple has Linux-based computers that aren't Apple's that they have to do shit on.
Yeah, I mean, hey, you know.
But back to what I was saying. My take is, if I want it right now, it's rough because one, I don't think there's a known number of what's actually supported on it and what they plan on doing this generation.
It's a little too early, yeah.
Yeah. So if I early adopt it, I'm benefited by the fact that, okay, I'm already embedded in the Apple ecosystem. It's a pretty cool device. It's very pricey, and I would probably never leave my house with it compared to like my $400 glasses that someone's not going to look twice and be like, I want to steal that.
No, instead, they're going to, all right, guys, let's go.
Like, so one, I would be reluctant to leave the house anyways. Like, maybe if I'm at my office and then I'm like, okay, I need to work on work, but I also need to watch this video while before I render it, right? Or after I render it.
Yeah.
I could see myself using it for that, because then I don't need to have my laptop on my desk at work for my side work. I can just watch the video that I'm working on while I do my regular work.
Yeah.
So I could see myself using it at work in my enclosed office, or I could see myself using it around the house. But the fact that I am limited on what monitors I'm allowed to use, and I'm limited by what apps are offered as well. It's hard to justify buying it, because it's like, if you knew the first iPad had nothing on it, why would you buy it?
I mean, it's cool. Yeah.
Well, right. It's cool. There's nothing that I think is cool enough to buy for $4,000 just because. I wouldn't buy a car because I just thought it was cool.
Because we don't got $4,000 to be throwing around like that. Right, I mean, there's probably big whales.
Motherfucker, this
big
isn't
whales that we do need.
This isn't a I'm broke conversation. We do need
early adopters for products. That product will never get better if none of us buy it.
No, you're taking the I'm broke approach at it. It's not a matter of I'm broke. If I want to go buy it, I can go buy it today. I absolutely can.
Of course, yes.
I can go buy it, and I cannot be hurting if I go buy it right now. Like, I
can
walk
for $4,000. Yeah, it just.
My problem is it's kind of hard to justify buying it.
Yeah.
Because you can't tell if Apple is just trying to get their people into the VR space, or if they have bigger plans and they just can't implement it yet because they need to see how many people are actually going to buy the motherfucker.
Yeah.
Because what I've realized is sitting down and talking with people at work about this, especially on my IT team, is what's probably going to happen is they're going to make a stripped down version of the Apple Vision Pro. They're going to say, you know what? We didn't really need the digital model eyes passing through. It's cool so if someone knows you're talking to them, but it's a little superfluous, right? So I could see them doing the Apple Vision Pro Gen 2 or the Apple Vision Pro Slim, where it's no screen on the back. It's just the cameras. They strip down all the extra stuff that they don't need in it.
So basically turning it into the glasses that you have already.
But at least you're it's more affordable, right? Because that would be the hope. You're cutting costs on things that aren't necessary to, like the it's what we've done with the iPhone. The iPhone has very much become a, hey, you don't want to buy all these extra goodies. Cool, we'll make a stripped down version of the phone for you. So if you don't need an iPhone 15 Pro Max, just buy the iPhone 15.
Yeah.
Which Apple already has a reputation for doing, so I could see them saying, hey, you guys thought this was too expensive? We heard you. Here's the thing, but it costs exactly what it cost us, or it cost us what it cost you what it cost us, but plus a little bit. so we make some money.
Yeah.
I absolutely think that $4,000 for the Max model is it's rough, especially considering the fact that the best Mac right now, like if I go, priced out a MacBook Pro, and I'll record this later for you to put it on when you edit this. The highest tier MacBook Pro with I think an M3 Max chip, it costs just barely over 4K. So the fact that I'm getting a thing that's barely even half as powerful as that for the same price is insane to me.
I mean, and can't do nearly any of the features that the full thing can do. Yes.
Yeah. Right.
Yeah.
Now, if it was marketed as like a, hey, this cable can detach from the battery and you can plug it directly into your Mac products and use it that way, that's okay. Now we're talking. We're talking.
I would never take this thing off. Like, just leave it on. Yeah.
Like, if you gave me a reason to say, hey, as someone who does have the Mac ecosystem, and like over this last week especially, you've seen I've been using my iMac and MacBook more for editing versus my Windows PC.
Yeah.
As someone who does use Mac products, if you made it more worth my time to use, cool. But right now it's hard for me to justify who this is for, because it's like, okay, well, it's not for gamers because they're not pushing a game initiative for it.
Yeah.
It's not really for the working man, because the working man, if you're a video editor, a photographer, whatever, you're probably going to have more than one screen. So it doesn't make sense for you to use this as an air display. It's convenient if you're doing something actively and you want to walk away with your one screen. But if you're doing something actively and you need more than one screen, then it's not really convenient anymore, is it?
All right. So, question I have.
Yo.
You have the $400 glasses.
Yeah.
Versus what you see on the reviews and everything on this.
Yeah.
Do you think that for the same task as the Vision Pro Max is currently right now, buy the glasses and you'll get the same feature?
For the most part, yes. I honestly think the $400 glasses I use, and the ones that I have aren't the only brand, by the way. Like, there's a bunch of different people who make these kind of glasses.
Yeah.
And it's all roughly priced about the same. The ones that I have too, they just released a second version of the model, and it's like better field of view and better hardware. Yeah. So you could buy these glasses. They're like $200 now. And you can buy the $100 wireless adapter, and you can aircast from any phone, laptop. If it has Bluetooth or it's on a Wi-Fi signal, you can aircast to it. So now I have this thing that is on its own doing more than what the Apple thing is doing.
Yeah.
Just by nature of the wireless adapter allows me to create multiple displays for the thing I'm using.
Yeah.
If I plug it into my M1 Mac or my iMac or my MacBook, if I had an M series chip in my MacBook, I can actually create multiple displays. I think you can create 3 digital displays for your MacBook or your iMac if it has an M1 chip in it or later.
Oh man! So you actually could get
you actually get more out of it.
Productivity. Yeah.
And mind you, this is just some rinky-dink company that's using like Android OS on their thing.
Well, don't say rinky-dink company. It sounds like they're doing pretty good for themselves. They got V2.
Well, I'm saying rinky-dink because this isn't Apple. This isn't Google. This isn't Samsung. This isn't Lenovo.
Small company. Yeah.
Yeah. One of the problems is that they just don't have a big enough team to develop the software to do more with like the little wireless adapter or to integrate stuff into the glasses without needing a separate adapter.
Yeah.
But like I actually just got an update because the V2 came out. I got an update on my wireless adapter, and now instead of doing 60 hertz, my Gen 1 glasses do 90 or 120 hertz displays.
Granted, are those truly 90 or 120 displays?
I could tell the difference. I absolutely could tell the difference immediately.
Yeah, so it's more of a...
And
they locked you
actually
out of it?
it's actually pass through because guess what? It's just regular glasses. I can see past. I can see past the actual display.
Yeah, hey man, you know, to me, I like those a lot better than hey, put on this helmet that's blacked out. Good luck.
It's not. It's not even blacked out, right?
You know, so with this Vision Pro, you can still see out of the thing.
Yeah, you can see out of the thing. It's just it's a. I think they said 5 millisecond delay video feed of what's going on outside of you.
So your eyeballs cannot see outside of the helmet. You have to see the vision display. Is what I'm asking.
But at all times, the Vision Pro is feeding you what's going on outside.
Yeah,
like the Apple Watch. There is like a little crown that you can twist on the top of it, and if you don't want to see the outside world, you can be on the moon. That is a cool thing that I noticed in the video that I watched. If someone was talking to Marquez and they started walking towards him and he like turned, like he heard them, he turned towards them, he started talking back. The Vision Pro would actually open up the blocked out background to show him who was talking to him. So in terms of computing and in terms of like what it is doing, it's pretty cool. I think that it's going to be a little rough to justify buying though until they either decide who it's for or they take down the price significantly.
Man, dude, I'm just thinking with all this data that they can gather, dude, like imagine finally getting the companion of your dreams.
Jesus Christ.
Dude, like with all this data, like this is
coming soon, the Apple girlfriend.
Huh?
Coming soon, the Apple girlfriend.
Yeah, dude, imagine like with all this data we got from everyone in the bathroom, like with the headset on.
Jesus Christ.
You know, everyone.
The sad part is I want to tell you stop saying that, but people probably will use it in the bathroom.
Dude, are you telling me
this is going to be the next?
Dude, look. If I'm doing this, right? I'm doing this, or I could be on the computer, dude. Imagine, dude, I would never miss my League of Legends queue timer. I'm in the bathroom and the queue pops. You're like, oh wait, like
that's
I'm in.
I didn't think about.
You know, think about that, dude.
I wonder if it actually has its own OS or it's like I wonder if you could install Mac OS stuff on it or if it's like actually just like its own OS.
Yeah.
Because I didn't consider the fact that you might be able to install random stuff into it. So
that's what I'm saying.
Because League of Legends does have a Mac OS compatible version.
Yeah.
I wonder if you'd be able to install it on the Apple Vision Pro and then just use it like normal. I can tell you for sure without a keyboard and mouse, that would be a pain in the ass to use though. Because the way that you have to type is... The way that the Apple Vision Pro's navigation works is you have to directly look at a thing. It uses eye tracking. So if I want to exit out of the Spotify tab, I have to look at the Spotify like X button, and I have to squeeze my fingers like this.
Oh wait, sorry. When you mean squeeze your fingers like this,
literally what I'm showing you. Literally what I'm showing you.
So like, is my hands covered in this or what? What do you mean by squeeze like this?
Like this, like there's downward facing cameras. Like this is the goggle. There's a camera here.
I get it. Yeah. So you know,
it's always tracking your hands. No matter where your hands are, it's always tracking where your hands are.
Oh.
It's literally actively computing everything.
Okay.
So you can
real world data technology. Yeah.
Okay. So if I want to type. If I go to Safari and I look at the search bar, I tap. Search bar's open now. I have to type something.
Yeah. Excuse me.
It makes a digital like keyboard, and you can actually like. Or sorry.
Oh,
it doesn't,
gosh!
It doesn't let you do this. You have to do this, like an actual VR headset. Or you can look at the keyboard and you can tap the keys.
Yeah.
Like this. So I don't think League of Legends would actually be comfortable there. I don't think League of Legends, without an actual keyboard and mouse, League of Legends might actually be atrocious to play.
Look, just because we said, buy your own girlfriend, just imagine, dude, like, there is no messy hassle. There is no like you grabbing you and then you trying to type and look for the next one.
No, I absolutely think that porn watching on this is going to be better than any
Dude, think
VR
about
headset beforehand.
it. Dude,
Because
imagine if you can do multiple displays.
You can't do multiple displays. You get the one. You get one display.
That's what I'm saying. Like, if you could do multiple displays, dude, it's your 3 faves, like right here, bro. Like left, middle, right. Like, oh, dude, productivity to the extreme, productivity to the max.
I like that you keep trying to make the Apple Vision Pro thing horny too. What's up? You want to talk about that? You want to get into that?
No. So, because I'm trying to think, okay, if this thing is VR,
Pree, are you lonely right now?
what do they do for VR? You play games for VR, you imagine you're on a roller coaster, and
I have never watched porn with any of the VR headsets I have. Not once. I barely even use my VR headsets.
Look. We're not judging, okay?
I'm judging.
We're not those
judging.
type of people.
I'm judging you right now, and I'm judging the people who sympathize with your case.
We're not judgers here, okay? This is a judgment-free zone.
No. There's a cinema roll in the background in my office that's looking at my camera, judging you guys.
It's judging you for trying to get rid of this fantastic feature that is on the Apple Vision Pro Max.
It's not Max yet. It's not Max yet. Don't say that. It's not Max yet.
It isn't a Max.
No, we're just Pro. We're just Pro.
Oh, Vision Pro.
There you go. But yeah, like the TLDR is, I don't know who this is for. It's easy to say like, okay, there's a Microsoft Word app on it, right? You could type up your Word documents, use 365, whatever. You could use Spotify. You could use YouTube through the browser if you really wanted to. It's not directed towards anyone, but it's also directed towards everyone, and it's that part is going to confuse me because it kind of needs to specialize in a thing in order to be worth picking up.
Hey man, look, if all I gotta do, instead of giving little Jimmy an iPad so he doesn't break the iPad, instead I just slap it on his head. I would not
Put a headset. In terms of the battery life alone, I would not give a child that just because it's okay. You want to shut up the kid, you're gonna indulge and give them something to like play with and watch, right?
Heck, the thing I already give them an iPad.
Well, the only thing does 2 to 3 hours of runtime on
battery.
Dude,
I'm gonna AC power, baby.
A kid's not gonna sit in place long enough for them to charge it, and also, the kid will burn through that battery so fast.
Yeah, I mean, hey,
I'd rather give a child an iPhone or an iPad with max battery.
Yeah. I mean, just wait until
and I don't believe in that either.
Max.
I don't believe in that either.
Just wait till they get the Pro Max.
Yeah, and then it's so heavy that it's gonna damage the child's head or neck.
No, they're gonna make a kid's version.
Yeah, and then you're gonna spend $5,000 for a child. I'm cool.
Dude, a parent doesn't have to watch their kid.
You do have to still watch your. What the hell?
Dude,
you don't have to watch your kid.
That's a market right there.
I don't think anyone should give pre-children. Don't let this man watch your children.
See,
I'm sorry.
Lucky here, man. I'm just telling you what I see whenever I go to work. Okay.
Don't let this guy watch your kids, guys.
They don't even watch their own kids, man.
This is an irresponsible.
The kid's watching them, but it's not the other way around.
Do not let him have children. Do not let him watch your children. This is an irresponsible adult.
Irresponsible, man. But yeah.
So that's my take. It's hard to justify right now because of the price, and I don't really know who it's directed towards.
Yeah.
Maybe I'll see more content in the coming weeks. Like, hey, there's an update that lets you do more displays now, or hey, they already announced they're going to do a second one, and it's going to be easier to cast to your devices.
Yeah.
But besides that, it has all the standard stuff. Like, if you have a iPhone 15 Pro or Pro Max, you can do like the panoramic photos, and it'll like put the panorama photo around you. But besides that, it's like, okay, there's an iMessage app, there's a Photos app, there's FaceTime. Oh yeah, FaceTime's kind of cool actually. FaceTime will make that
it's an AI image.
Yeah, it makes a 3D
Oh
model of
my
you.
goodness. No, that's pretty
But-
cool. No, that's pretty cool.
But it's cool because say like I have 2 monitors right here, right? Say that you're on the left monitor, Paulo's on the right monitor. I'm gonna
So
hear
I'm a
you.
chameleon and I'm going like this on both eyes?
No.
Oh.
So it'll look where I'm looking, but I'm only gonna hear you out of the left ear until I turn my direction towards you.
Yeah.
I'm only gonna hear Paulo out of the right ear until I turn my attention towards him. And because it's eye tracking and head tracking, it'll actually show who you're paying attention to.
Oh, dude, I thought it would be like you're looking at both, you know?
You're so fucking goofy. Why?
Dude, that not like I'm like 2 eyes like that. What I mean is like I'm talking to one guy, he sees me like full face like attention to him.
Yeah.
And then the other guy also has full face attention. I'm just looking straight. You know what I'm saying?
That's just called a VTuber.
Dude, like that's
just called a
genius,
VTuber.
bro. That's genius. Like, look, dude, I'm paying attention to you. Dude, it's like the kid
No,
thing again, right?
I think it's absolutely good in a sense, like say big business, right? Big Chumps business. We want to have a meeting with a couple guys. They have Vision Pros.
Like, yeah, bro, I don't want to look at them. Yeah.
Well,
Yeah,
well,
but
also
I don't want to be the guy that doesn't look at them.
Not everyone is receiving attention. You could just be like I could be on the Discord with 5 people and I'm looking at my camera and everyone thinks I'm paying attention to them. And I'm like, hey, you. And then everyone in the Discord is going to go, me?
And then you're like, yeah.
But in that
Dude, that's
instance,
genius, bro.
For the Vision Pro, that's going to be like, hey, Pree, did you send them over the email with the files that I asked you to while I was driving? And you can be like, no, I didn't, but I can do that right now. Look up, swipe, and send it. And then you're like, hey, Mr. Johnson, I just sent it to you. Can you share that with your team?
So what was the Google Glass supposed to be a long time ago?
I don't even remember. I know Microsoft had one, and I know that Google had one, but I think the Google Glass was closer to what I have right now with my glasses. But instead of both lenses, it was just like a little cutout.
A little Vegeta Scouter.
Yeah, it was like a Vegeta Scouter.
Okay.
So the tech's definitely gotten smaller and it's gotten easier to implement it, as evidenced by the fact that I own something that works pretty similar to the Vision Pro.
Yeah.
But yeah, I think that like it seems like it's geared towards business people. It doesn't seem like it's ready for the everyman. I think it could be cool for gamers if Apple actually follows through on like delivering gaming experiences.
Yeah.
Otherwise, you could probably just invest in a company that's working on it for a fraction of the price.
Temu?
I'm pretty. No, not Temu.
Oh,
you're so fucking goofy, man. What are you doing today?
I thought Temu would have it already.
I'm sure they sell someone's glasses. I don't think they make it. I don't think they make anything.
What?
I don't think Temu makes anything, dude.
No, dude. Do you see the prices on Temu?
Yeah, $1 for a thing that normally retails for like 100. That I don't. We're not getting into that. We're not talking about Temu today. Okay. For the to cap it off, like the glasses that I have, the wireless adapter runs off of Android OS, and like I was saying, I updated it this morning. And now the display has been upgraded, so now it's a 90 or 120 hertz display. And I could tell the difference, or it wasn't today, it was yesterday. So I could tell the difference on the displays, but while I was using it today, or using it yesterday, I was going around through the settings and stuff, and I realized it's just Android OS. Which means that the adapter itself could easily be implemented to do Android OS, like Samsung or Google Pixel. Like it could be implemented to do Android things too.
Yeah.
So instead of Android phone, they invest a couple more dollars into it. They charge you a little extra. So instead of $400 for the brand new one, it's $500. But you have a phone in your glasses.
Yeah, dude. Like imagine, you're accepting calls. Does it have a microphone?
Yeah, it has a microphone on it.
See, look at that. See,
literally, the glasses that I have already have almost everything that a phone would have, besides its own OS that does things independently.
Dude, this is a dream, dude. Like, I don't even have to look at the guy. He's automatically showing him that I'm paying attention.
Okay, glasses don't, my glasses don't do that.
That's what Apple needs to make.
Okay.
They need to partner up with NVIDIA.
Glasses with an NVIDIA broadcast.
With NVIDIA broadcast, eyes open all the time.
Yeah,
I never blink.
I'm at my office with my Google Vision Pro 2, and I'm just going, but there's eyes looking at them, full attention.
Dude, think about that, bro. Like,
you're so goofy, bro.
Dude, because of how in depth it is, it's gonna be like, oh, he's snoring, mute the mic. He's not speaking, mute the mic. You know?
But yeah, like the glasses that I have right now, the wireless adapter even has like a Thunderbolt pass through. So I could plug my Nintendo Switch directly into the adapter, and I don't need the dock anymore. It just does the video output for me.
Wait. So hold on. So while you and your girlfriend are watching Ratatouille, as an example, you're speed running Mario 64. Is that what you just said?
Yeah, I could absolutely do that. Correct. There was actually a time before our last break, I was editing using the glasses. I didn't have the wireless adapter yet, but I had it USB-C plugged into my laptop. And the laptop was closed. It was on my nightstand, and I was still using my keyboard and mouse, and I was editing.
Dude, I'm pretty sold, dude. Like, dude, like, imagine, right? Imagine, you know,
Imagine Dragons.
Your girlfriend, she's trying to talk to you, right? Like a genuine conversation.
Done.
She's like,
I already answered your question. Look.
She's like,
you're my girlfriend.
You're not even paying
to me?
attention to me.
Yeah, no, you're grilling me right now. I'm watching the football game right now.
You see what I mean? You know, it's
honey, I'm listening to you right now. I'm hearing you. I can tell you,
dude.
You're talking about that we need to work out our relationship. We have to talk more. We have to communicate. Oh, he took a foot. I mean,
dude, it's just the meme, bro. It's the meme where it's like she's playing a video, and then like she's talking to you, but you're watching the game.
Yeah,
dude, that's perfect.
Absolutely.
That's perfect, bro.
With the wireless adapter, it even has a thing where it can move the image off to like the corner of your vision. So you actually could pay attention to someone, and you could just be watching a YouTube video.
Dude, you're not even bullying. You know, you're just like, look, I'm not gonna make you hold the phone up anymore. I got these. Hold on.
There's a box in your house. Break glass in case of lecture from wife.
Dude, you know what I'm saying? Genius product.
Honestly, it is really cool, and I've been wanting to make a video on it for like the last half a year, and I just haven't. I haven't realized how I want to format it yet. So, and I think you and I ended up on the let's just do like, if it's cool hardware or tech we want to do a thing on, just do like a minute review on TikTok.
Yeah.
So
it's okay, man. They already got the 45-minute right here.
Man. Well,
this wasn't even my video.
This wasn't even X-Real versus Apple Vision Pro.
That's what it's called? It's called X-Real?
It used to be called N-Real, but it's called X-Real now. They rebranded.
Look, I'm not saying that I've been on a couple websites, but that one sounds like one of those things that guys that use the Apple Vision Pro would use on their spare time.
I'm pretty sure that you need 2 more X's for that.
Hey, you know what I'm saying?
Hey, man, if you're a dirty degenerate person, you know, you can just say it. We can just
No. Look, I'm just trying to put it out there.
Apple Vision porn. That's the title of the video.
Don't say Apple Vision corn, my friend.
Oh, there you go. That's the title of the video.
It's a judgment-free zone, man, you know?
No, I'm judging you. I'm judging everyone right now. Anyone who wants to watch porn on it. Jesus. But yeah, I do want to do a full video on those glasses. I'll probably do it on my own channel eventually.
Yeah.
Probably pick up the version 2 just to like see what is actually different, or if you can just pick up the $200 version.
Yeah.
Because right now the ones that I have, they're the last gen model and they work fine. They do the job. So I'm hoping that Apple can strip it down and do something like that, because if a small company can run me what $500 when they were brand new, when the glasses were new, plus the $100 adapter, if they can run me $500 and make something pretty compelling for me to use actively as like the guy who edits videos and photos, Apple could absolutely do it, and they could cram all that stuff into that same package, and they could probably offer more.
Yeah, probably double the price.
Well, right. If it was $1,000, but it does almost everything the Apple Vision Pro right now does, I'm sold. I don't need to do FaceTime with eye tracking. Like, I don't need those are features that are a little beyond me, because how often are you actually going to do that?
Exactly. Yeah.
I'm pretty sure if I bought the Apple Vision Pro right now and I called the friend who likes to FaceTime me every day, she would be like, What is this? Where are you at? Oh, I'm wearing my Apple Vision Pro. Can you just pull out your phone and FaceTime me? No. I'm watching Apple Vision Corn right now in my bed.
No, babe. You get to see what I see, babe. No, dude, that's great. That's great.
But yeah, like if you're
That's
the
genius, bro. Like you're talking
you're
talking to your girl, and then you got your side piece in the corner.
Jesus Christ.
That's genius, bro.
If you're the kind of person who early adopts tech, it's hard for me to say if this is going to be something that's going to be worth it. Like, I really want to jump on it, but I'm at the point where it's like, I'm scared that it's just going to flop and they're going to stop supporting the platform immediately.
At least you tried.
Yeah, but then I have a $4,000 piece of hardware that's going to be lost to time anyways.
And it's probably still collecting data.
they turn off they turn off the servers to use it, but they keep on the servers to collect your data from the cameras.
You know what I mean? Like, that's genius, bro.
Dude,
you're gonna be worded around the house, and then they're just gonna be like, you know,
I'd
this
be
guy
more
must
scared.
Really like having Doritos, you know?
I'd be more scared of if they did strip it down and then people just like, because it's such a high value item right now, I'd be more scared of people just wearing it out and about and gaffling it from other people.
Yeah, I mean, for the use case of it right now.
Yeah, for the use case of it right now, the fact that they made it so easy to walk around and just use it out and about, I do not see why you would do that. Like, and stealing an iPhone, right? iPhones are pretty much accessible to almost anyone, right? Anyone can get a smartphone.
360 vision, no?
No, not 360. What are you, an owl? How would you even process that?
What do you mean? Camera here,
How would you...
camera here, right?
Then it actually is a helmet. It's not a helmet. It's goggles.
Isn't that what it is?
No, it's goggles.
It's goggles. Bro, look.
It literally looks like ski goggles. It looks like ski goggles.
Dude, listen. Right? You got blank canvas. You got blank canvas.
I fucking hate
enough
him so much.
room for front camera, back camera.
I hate you.
We could be owls, bro.
I hate you. So
you don't think this is good technology here, bro?
What are you, Jackal from R6? Are you fucking kidding me right now?
You wouldn't want that, bro?
No. I already process too much information when I'm out and about in general. You think I want to process double the information?
That's what it's for, bro.
When I'm out and about in San Francisco, I'm literally watching every person. I'm seeing who's got their hands in their pockets and stuff when they walk past me.
You can see the guy
you think I want to? I don't want to. I don't want to.
And the guy behind you, bro. That would be cool technology.
No, really what it is, to cap off the episode and to dig at you one more time, you want to see the girl's ass without having to turn around and look at it.
All right,
got your ass.
That's gonna be the episode. Go ahead and hit us with the outro, Lorenzo.
Thank you so much for watching Chump Change episode 30. If you liked it, like, comment, and subscribe. Be sure to give us a rating on Apple Podcasts and Spotify. Let us know how you felt about the episode this week. You can find us on Twitter or X at Big Chumps, or you can find myself and Pree on our linked social medias respectively. So thank you so much for watching, and we will see you
in the next video.
Toodaloo.
Toodle-doodle.